Hey, yo, 7 p.m. post game presented by FanDuel. Melo's here. And more importantly, boy Rudy is back.
Wave back, baby.
Welcome.
Y'all still messing with the wave?
Yeah, a little bit. It's perfect timing, too, because we're talking about the end of the season. Playoffs about to start. Before we get into the real season, the season that matters the most, we got to take a look back at the regular season. Let's just go through some of the big highlights, the big headlines from the 2025-2026 season.
Man, at the end of the day, your body is first, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Your body and your mindset, it comes first. So, yeah, it's certain injuries and nicks and knacks that you can play through. You know what I mean? Sprained ankle, you probably can get through that depending on the level of a sprain that it is. You know what I mean? Sore knee, you get your sore shoulder, sore back. Like, you can get through all of those if you really want to.
Right.
But when your body say no, it's no. When that ankle say no, that shit is no. When your back say no, you're overworking this shit. Like, no. That means no. So you cannot do anything about it. The stress comes from the athlete fighting that.
Right.
Fighting their body. And then they go out there and they fight the body, and then they go out there and something else happens. Something more drastic happen because we ain't paying attention to our bodies. We want to be Superman. We superhuman. Now, when you really think about what we go through and put our bodies through, so we want to be out there and play. I don't see why people wouldn't want to play. You know what I mean? Unless you just can't really go out there and play.
Right.
But I just think the mentality today is totally different. It's like, man, I'm chilling, man. I ain't.
Yeah.
Rudy, what you think, bro?
I think I feel like the exact opposite because I mean your jacket decorated. You know what I mean? Like for me, it was
you got a lot of the accolades, Melo.
You know what I mean? I feel the same way about like I'm beyond. Like it was people that made the team that I was like, man, I'm better than them.
Right.
Like, and people around me knew, and maybe people on the team knew I was better than them. But that's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the reason for that. Well, I don't understand the reason of that because of that. Like, you know, like being out there and pushing through injuries because of that. Like, and I've had really bad injuries just to, you know, maybe get out of a situation or whatever because of that situation. So I do believe in you got to listen to your body, but I understand why people want to push through it because I've done it. You know, I've tried to, you know, push through, and then even when you push through, your production ain't as good. Yeah. And then you end up not making some shit that you thought you should have made in the first place. So I understand it, but there's no world where Cade shouldn't make first team.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? So it has to be something. I don't know how we make that right, but like whoever makes the team over him need to be like, yo, I understand what's going on. You know what I mean?
I also think, to your point, like I think it's reversed today. Like I think it's the opposite way. Like to your point. Yeah, even if you're gonna figure out a way to play. Like you gonna listen to your body, but you also gonna trust what you do and the work that you put in from a skill set standpoint, right? You're gonna try to compromise the body, right, to go out there and play. Today, they don't want to play at all, is what I'm trying to say. So it's the opposite way today. If somebody in the staff come to you and say, yo, Kaz, you gonna play today, but yo, due to these numbers, like by the time you get to Friday, we don't know if we want to play you. You're going to be like, all right, cool. Like today, they like, all right, cool. Like, all right, cool, thank you. You know, I ain't playing Friday. Like, shit like that. Whereas before, it was like, you said what? I couldn't play? Nah, fuck out of here. I'm out. Like, I'm playing. Like, come drag me off the court. You get what I'm saying? Today, you don't have to drag nobody off the court. Today. If they tell you not to play, you're not even going to fight it. Like, you're just not going to fight it. There's some people that'll fight it, some guys that'll fight it, but like, majority is not going to fight. Man, they tell me I ain't got to play shit. They
can't play. I mean, I feel like they will, because outside of the awards, obviously that's a thing that, you know, everybody wants to have as a player, but the financial incentives of making like
whack.
an All-NBA.
I just think it's, I don't agree with it.
How do we fix it?
You know, you gotta get rid of that shit. Like, you know, you limit the games. You know, a lot of people say about that. A lot of people say limit the games, but
TV deals, you can't do that.
Come on, man. It's too much bread out here. It's too much at stake. It's too much going on. It's too much to do that. You know, it becomes more than just basketball and playing basketball games. Like,
Yeah.
so, everybody kind of coming from two different perspectives with that. You got the players who feel the way, and you got the corporations who feel the way.
Mhm.
Right.
But I don't even know how you do it because you just said to just get rid of the rule altogether. You know what I mean?
Man, Cade should be first team. Like,
Yes.
I mean, I had him on my first team,
Yeah.
regardless of rules or not. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it should be. If you playing and you are the players in the league know who first team.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, we knew who
But that's how you do it.
We knew who was first. You let the players vote.
The players should vote.
Didn't they try that? Didn't they have like the player awards that they did when like Harden won MVP?
It was before its time. It was
Gotcha.
before. If you bring that shit back now, it may be.
It'll cook.
Because it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Right? And NBA is entertainment now. NFL is entertainment. And this is just the world that we're in right now. So if you can incorporate player awards and create, a whole new award show for NBA, everybody does it. NFL honors, for FIFA.
I personally believe
FIBA.
I believe awards should be
players.
Yeah, it should be by your peers.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna tell me? I guarded Melo. How you gonna tell me that? I ain't gonna say a name, but
yeah, but go ahead.
I'm not saying no names, but
I get what you're saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like a bunch of people that ain't battling or telling me who the best player in the league is.
I mean, I'm always supportive of the media, sympathetic to the media, but that's one of those things that just don't make sense to me.
Y'all can bash our picks.
That much power. Like,
you know what I mean?
It's one thing to have that much power over an award. Like, make it a media award. It shouldn't be like financially incentivized where it's like, if you don't make first team, whatever, due to, you not having a great relationship with beat writer.
That's why you got to change the rule.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're going to keep having these issues if you don't change that rule. You're going to keep having these financial issues, these economic issues that you have for the cause of that. Right? So you got to change. You got to switch that shit up. There's no way Luka go see his kid, his newborn baby. He got to go home back to his country and he missed 2 days or 2 games and he's being penalized for that. Yeah. So I
got to kick in eventually.
I got to lose this perk, this benefit, or this whatever I'm going to get from here for going to seeing my newborn baby. Yeah. You know what? Well, fuck that shit then. I don't care about it because that's what's going to start happening.
Yeah.
Fuck that. If I don't see my kid, I don't give a fuck about playing no 65 guy. I ain't even thinking about that.
So your player's not even mentally locked in. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta choose between this game and my child. I think the voters gotta have eye tests too, bro. Crazy.
You gotta have an eye test. You can't just go in numbers and say,
no, it's not.
You gotta have an eye test. You gotta have a feel for the game. Yeah. You gotta understand scenarios. Like, you gotta understand the real nuances of the game of basketball to be able to vote.
I think it's gonna have an unintended effect on if they just take away the rule. Because now we could all see as fans, be like, yo, the league tried. They tried to have the 65-game rule to make y'all play, make y'all not load manage, make y'all not sit down.
It ain't work.
So now, you know what I'm saying? If you take the rule away,
next rule.
The eye test kicks in. Like, now we can all know like who's load managing, who's really MVP, who's really all NBA. Like, it's got to kick in at some point. Let's talk about
you can play, if not. You know what I mean? It's very simple.
This is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, the Wave Original presented by FanDuel. And this is a 7 p.m. post game. Right now, new FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $250 in bonus bets. If your first bet wins, head to FanDuel.com/7 p.m. to get started. FanDuel, play your game. Subscribe to our YouTube and podcast channels. You know what to do. Leave a like, leave a rating, leave a review. 5 stars only. Leave a comment. For Rudy Gay, Carmelo Anthony, I'm Kaz. We catch y'all this Monday with a brand new episode of 7 p.m. Brooklyn.
Yes, sir.
Right here in the Hook, people. Enjoy the playoffs. Peace.
Peace.